Thank you for watching us on YouTube. But did you know that if you're on the go, you can get the full show as a podcast now? You can get our morning breakdown of the most important topics facing our country, news not being covered by the mainstream media, interviews with change-making progressives, and info on what you can actually do about all this. Search for The Damage Report on your favorite podcast app and subscribe so you know when new episodes are ready to go. So, Elizabeth Warren's DNA test results are in, but will it matter? I feel like that woman every day. So yes, after years of accusations that she's lied about having any sort of link to Native American past and that she has gotten her whole career because of those links, she has had to do the ridiculous thing, similar to Barack Obama producing his birth certificate. She has got the results, and if we bring up this first tweet, you're gonna see she's got the Boston Globe article breaking it down. It reveals that yes, she does have some connection to, goes back a couple of generations or whatever, but some Native American past. And she says, remember saying on 7/5 that you'd give $1 million to a charity of my choice if my DNA showed Native American ancestry? I remember, and here's the verdict. Please send the check to the National Indigenous Women's Resource Center, which by the way is a nonprofit working to protect Native women from violence. So that's nice of her. Specifically though, she actually misquoted him. He didn't say she had to prove her Native American ancestry. He said, prove you're an Indian. Just to remind you, this is Donald Trump and that's how he talks. So she did that and his attacks have been proven untrue. Actually, if we could jump ahead a little bit, I wanna break down both of these. If we bring up the picture of the little ethnicity section. So they had said that she got her career by claiming that she was Native American, but it shows that no, she actually applied to change her identification to Native American 3 years after having gotten the big university job that was the beginning of her career. So both of those things are not true, but will this matter in any way?
Listen, I'm not gonna pretend like that's not like a little like weird to me. I'm not at all, obviously I'm not saying that she got her job because she's Native American, but you can't say that people who find it a little like performative. I don't think that there's no base for that. And I do have to say that I don't think this is comparable to a Black American man, the first African American president of our country, having to prove that he's American.
No, I'm not saying it's as bad. I'm just saying it's
a white woman using some form of Native American ancestry.
Well, the reason that I think it's in some way comparable is it's a couple of years of attacks that are baseless that the person then has to go to the effort of producing documentation for. It proves that the attacks have no basis in fact whatsoever, and yet he still says that Barack Obama is not a citizen or wasn't born here. And I am saying I think he will continue to say that she is Pocahontas and she's lying about this. That's what I'm saying. The pattern in terms of behavior is the same, not how consequential it is or how racist it is. I mean, they're both racist, but not to the same extent.
Yeah.
But okay, so more specifically then, do you believe that this will change the way Donald Trump talks about Elizabeth Warren?
No, because as we started the show off with, facts don't matter anymore. It's this is like kind of like the theme of 2018. No, absolutely not. It's not gonna change the way that she's talking about. She's not gonna get that $1 million. He'll pay his taxes before that happens. No, it's not gonna happen. But it's weird all around. I almost wish that she would have kept this. I don't see this ending well.
Well, so look, I want to get into what we were talking about before the show about the practice of doing this. But before we get to that, the other section, well, we will, just a little bit. We'll go light, don't worry. But also about the bet, because look, she mentions there that he said he would give money. He was asked about this today, actually.
Reaction to Senator Elizabeth Warren releasing the results of her DNA test?
No, I have no. Who cares?
Mr. President, you said you paid $1 million to charity.
I didn't say that.
Okay, so who cares? Well, first of all, you bring this up constantly without any sort of. You bring it up all the time, all the time. Like this would not exist if not for you. You care, sir. And then he didn't say that, which must be true because he has one of the great memories up here. It's called like up here, which is weird because we also found this clip.
I will give you $1 million to your favorite charity, paid for by Trump, if you take the test and it shows you're an Indian,
This is weird.
Wait, did we make that like in Adobe Premiere? Did we invent that video? Because there he's directly saying that he would do that.
Facts don't matter.
It doesn't matter. He's not gonna pay.
No, but we knew that. We knew that when he said it.
Yes.
He's not, but not only is he not gonna pay, he's gonna continue to say he didn't say it.
Yeah.
And there is just not time to question him on that. There's just, you have to prioritize, right? There's just not time. This would have to be one of those things that you just can't ask a second time. And also, if somebody finds the time, you're gonna get that same answer.
That's true.
I didn't say it.
What I would like is, look, I would like to just not have this be a thing. Like, if he runs against her, this is what he's gonna be talking about. And we know the way that these debates work, like demonstration of like expertise on policy doesn't matter. What do you remember about Trump's debates with Hillary Clinton? Him looming behind her like some bizarre gargoyle and him yelling, "No puppet." That's what you remember. What did Hillary Clinton say about, minimum wage? I don't know, who remembers that stuff? So you're gonna remember him literally throwing a 23andMe kid at her across the stage, because that is what our politics is these days.
It is also fascinating to kind of this like narrative that just constantly shifts. It's like, is it good or bad to be a marginalized group in America? Because there is a large group of people that vilify people of color, people of religions that are not Christianity. But then there's often this, because we've seen the same thing with Ted Cruz and Beto O'Rourke, that he says, Cruz kind of implies that he uses the name Beto in order to kind of side up with ethnic people.
Yeah.
But wait, is it good or is it bad? If it you know what I mean? It's like, and so
that is bizarre.
It's really bizarre that kind of the argument. Of course, it's fine. It's normal. I'm a person of color. I know that it's not. I know the answer to is it good or is it bad? But it's funny that kind of that argument, it shifts and it changes, and they get to use both.
Yeah, exactly. And look, so I understand that some people might still think it is bizarre for her to do what she's done. That's fine. Yeah, I think obviously the joke is, hey, I'm 1/16 Native American. Like lots of white people have said that, even though there is nothing in their family, there's nothing, like it doesn't actually bear on them. And that's, we talked about it before the show. It's a weird thing that white people do, I think generally because we're bored about our backgrounds and lack of culture.
Okay.
But she didn't get a career based on it, and she does actually have the ancestry, just to be clear. Thank you very much for watching this clip from The Damage Report. If you liked it, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and ring the bell on YouTube to get notifications of our new videos. And of course, you can catch the full Damage Report live every weekday at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific on TYT Network on YouTube TV.